Is it ever really challenging, like jumping around between different teams and kind of like, do you feel like you're kind of starting over? Was there ever a time where you felt like you really gelled with people and, wanted to stick around longer, stuff like that?
I don't think generally it's about starting over. It's about learning new things when you're
Okay.
joining new players, and that's something that I enjoy. I think that makes me a better player is the fact that I've learned so much from teaming with so many different people.
Right, right. That's a good point. And I'm sure you'll continue to learn a lot more as we got more 8 MCC PC, which is stuff I'm going to fast forward to a little bit soon. But in the present, at least, we've got Halo 3 back on the circuit, right? We've got, and this is where it all began for you as well. You used to be a huge 1v1 kid apparently as well. I was looking up some videos. You were 1v1ing Ninja and Sudoth 2. Like, do you feel right back at home with Halo 3? How does it feel playing it?
Yeah, absolutely. Halo 3 was my come-up game. It was the game I put the most hours into of all time. Um, to talk about the 1v1s, the 1v1s with Ninja were like after Halo 3 was done.
Oh, okay,
It
okay.
was during Halo Reach. It was really funny actually because they like he was just trash talking me for some reason. Also, that was one of my big rivals back in the day is Ninja.
Nice.
Lesser known because it was during the Halo 4 time span.
Right.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun to do. And then the Sudeth 2, of course, he was just trash talking, and I thought I'd mess around with him, and ended up 15-0ing him. But no,
Apparently
I
he
never.
does that to a lot of people because
Yeah.
Ninja.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and I never really did 1v1s too much, other than the times that there was like prize money involved. I think Dr. Pepper did a 1v1 ladder, and I think I got second, or I think I actually got first in that tournament, made like 1500 from it. So like I'm just like randomly good at the games that I don't practice, the FFAs, the 1v1s, and
What?
yeah, I don't practice them. Like I kind of like pick up things as I go, and I watch a little bit, but I pick up things very quickly, and I'm able to put my knowledge of the game that I already had because of the time I put into 4v4s and put that into the game
Right. Because
for
the next
1v1s
thing,
in a phase.
yeah, because the next thing I was going to talk about is how you really stood out in FFA, especially recently. Like in both the Halo World Championship 2018 and UGC St. Louis, you won both of those FFAs. And at St. Louis, I'm pretty sure you had first place like the entire FFA. And there's great players against you. Tony, you can throw up some of the FFA footage as well. And I was wondering, because I know that you've got all these tipped videos that you do, if you have any tips that you can drop impromptu on Heretic FFA for some of our viewers.
Yeah, so the biggest thing that I've noticed during my Halo 3 FFA gameplay is that you need to trade a lot more than in normal.
Right.
If you're in a bad position, you kind of just have to run at them and hope you can trade. Hopefully you can get the melee. But basically, you don't want to live very long. You want each life to like go by really fast. You get a kill, maybe a second kill, and then you die. And you respawn. You get in a good position. Rarely do you ever want to go on a killing spree because each kill takes about as long. Like, because if you have to wait for your shields to come back, if you get shot again, like it was better off dying and getting your shields back after the 5 seconds and getting a new spawn and getting a cleanup across the map because people don't know exactly where you're at, rather than like sitting ping 2 and waiting for people to come up there and then getting the kills.
Right. So that's actually a really interesting strategy, right? So you want to be in as many engagements as possible, just getting in people's faces and hopefully just landing as many trades as you can. And that's something that I saw you did exceptionally well. Like the 2-shot beatdown with the BR is like the go-to. You can't get that. You drop the sticky last second. Like, especially in these bases here, you had a lot of great plays. And yeah, man, you just managed to hold on. How do you get like, do you ever get nervous in these kind of environments? Like it's got to be scary in FFA. Like you're holding on to top plays the entire time. You just lose it 1 second and then you can crumble.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of nerves that go into it, but over time, like when you've been in the game as long as I have, you're able to control them and use them to help you figure out what you need to do. And especially like whenever I went to my first event, I was so nervous, but once I got sat into the game, like my nerves didn't go away, but they were useful because I knew what I needed to do because of the amount of time I put into the game.
Right, that's smart. So you're always kind of in the process of learning, even through the nerves. Like there's something you gain from that experience. So that's a great mindset to have. I think a lot of people should follow in that mindset. They can improve more quickly as well.
Yeah, and I remember in the World Championships, like I could feel my heart beating while I was playing, and like I never notice it. But then like the last 2 minutes of the game, it's so close. I can just like feel it every time I die. Like I'm getting more and more nervous, but at the same time, I'm able to put that aside and figure out what I need to do.